MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Julio Urias is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter, Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting third.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Bellinger over to his right. 1 out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Castro backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Schwarber stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
And it's fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Zobrist has a play. 1 away.
Batting second.
That's exactly
The
what they
fielder.
wanted out of that pitch
Red.
up in the zone. They took him up the
Taylor.
ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball
No,
one.
1-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hamilton is over. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 away,
shortstop.
look at our playoff
Corey.
tree here. And as you can see, the
Seager.
surprising Pittsburgh Pirates are already through to the NLCS as they'll rest up and await the winner of this series. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll step off. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard down the line in right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
3-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Cody Bellinger would be next. Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Quintana sets. Here he comes 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for LA. Still no score.
Leading off the Cubs, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Hamilton, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and he pops him up. Bellinger ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Batting none. The third baseman, number 3.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone of protection. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Austin Barnes.
Quintana's got his target. First pitch on its way. This is skied out toward right. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Ben Zobrist, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Ball one.
Oh, that's out.
To short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Digging in next is Daniel Castro.
the Dodgers,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Daniel.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hamilton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Julio Urias. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
Now
so
batting,
far this inning, 4
baseman.
pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Javier Baez. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Baez breaks from first. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And the count will be full. grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still standing in, Chris Taylor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Count 0-2.
The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Stepping up now, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
35. Cody.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave one. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hamilton.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Look out. There goes Hamilton. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Descalso behind 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Nope.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A.J. Pollock is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Into the box now, Daniel Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Almora.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away.
Now
1 gone.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
Look at this. Gone.
A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 1-0 Chicago. David Freese is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 25, David Freese.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 4 for 11. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off yet.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now batting, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Dylan Floro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 3.
I got to be honest, I was surprised he green-lighted him and took off the bunt right there. After not getting down the first 2 attempts, I would have thought he'd keep it on. But not the case, and he's able to mix in a base hit.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalzo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the runner's coming home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And he's safe. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And in the days of 3-run homers and 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore. But this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Cubs lead this one 3-0.
Here's
Corey Seager. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On its way is pitch number 75. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Fouled off. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out, but the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit high and deep to right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. In now, Daniel Castro, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kevin Quackenbush has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 59, Kevin Quackenbush. Now catching and batting 9th, number 55, Russell Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, and he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Popped straight up. Castro waits on it. 1 away.
The first baseman.
It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Javier Baez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Back goes Taylor to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Schwarber stands at second with 2 gone. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Caleb Ferguson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Standing in now, Billy Hamilton as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Russell Martin now.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Steve.
I'm in out.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. One and 1. Fouled away. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a 1-for-12 career line. And it's fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And a step off. Into the box, Chris Taylor popped him up. Contreras is under it, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, still down by a count of 4-2. Victor Caratini will try to get his club a little nice.
For Chicago, number 7, Victor Caratini.
This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Nope,
tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. One out, nobody on. Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Ben Zobrist.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He was thrown out at second, trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Rolled slowly to first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Brandon Morrow enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
In now, Cody Bellinger. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Morrow has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ball 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And he'll step off and try again. The 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez ranging to his right, and the Cubs are 1 step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.